Welcome to World of Warcraft Reborn. Let's go.
AJ's Entertainment Channel. I'm Kurt Cobain. Maybe subscribe.
Dorenis sent you? Very well, I suppose we can use your aid in fighting Darkon's forces.
Magisters and Farstriders may not see eye to eye all the time, Shuzen. When it comes to Darkon, however, we're all in agreement that a way must be found to defeat him and his legions. Ranger Vinna, at the Farstrider Enclave northeast of here, has come across important information regarding our enemy. Speak to her and see if you can be of assistance.
Farewell.
Yes.
How may I help you, warrior? My apprentice was unable to take care of this herself. I shall have a word with her when she returns then, Knowles or not. Speaking of which, why didn't she return with you? The Magister farts aloud. That one is a handful, and is going to be quite a challenge to properly train. Thank you, warrior, for bringing these samples to me. We are hoping that we can uncover some special property from them that will help in the fight against the Scourge. Please take this coin as a token of my appreciation.
Oh, thank goodness for you. It was just horrible. Night Elves. They conjured their moon crystal here for some nefarious plot, but I snuck away and gathered a larger group of our scouts and casters from the nearby Sanctum of the Sun. We killed most of them and the rest of the group is hunting down the remnants. I'm glad that you're here now. I was only left a couple of scouts for protection. It's not safe out here. Give me a moment and I'll read through these plans to see what the Night Elves are up to.
Their moon crystals are scrying devices they're going to spy on us. I know that Indareth can't provide enough power for that, but an Owen, directly to the south, most definitely can. From the plans I now have a basic knowledge of how these moon crystals work, enough to shut them down. They're keyed so that they can be turned off. You must go to an Owen, retrieve the controlling orb from one of the Night Elves, and then use it on the moon crystal to stop them from enacting their plan. Hurry, warrior. That's a relief, warrior. I can assure you that if you hadn't deactivated those scrying orbs, we would be in a more tenuous position than the one we're already in. To think, surrounded by enemies, and one of them able to spy upon our every move. But now we don't need to worry about that thanks to you. Here, take this. I want you to be rewarded for your efforts, and I just happen to have a few things here that I no longer have any use for. Thank you again, Shuzen.
You've taken your task seriously, and thus I'd like to present you with suitable rewards. We need more allies with your courage and determination, Shuzen.
Kendry sent you? I might have a task for you, warrior. Darkon Drather is believed to have returned from the dead to rule over the armies of the Scourge in the Ghostlands. Darkon aligned himself with the Scourge long ago, yet he was once a living, breathing elf. Much of his time was spent inside Dawnstar Spire, northeast of here. He hid there for many nights, scheming against his own. Search the tower for more information, Shuzen. Perhaps he had a journal or kept notes. One never knows where useful information might present itself.
After browsing through the first few pages of this old book, you come to the conclusion that it once belonged to the one known as Darkon Drather. As you skim through the pages in the journal, you're overcome by an unnerving sense of being watched. The contents are unsettling. Darkon's soul was one filled with hatred and contempt for his own people. The extent of his machinations and plots are all documented in great detail. Perhaps there is something here that Vinna will find useful.
Tell me, Shuzen, what did you find out? This information is very valuable, Shuzen. We all knew about Darkon's plans to steal the power of the Sunwell for the Scourge, but much of the information found here is completely new to us. Magister Kendrys at the Sanctum of the Sun will want to look at this. The Magisters at the Sanctum of the Sun have made great progress in analyzing the Scourge's weaknesses with the aid of the Forsaken. Magister Kendrys will know what to do with this information. You'll find the Sanctum of the Sun southwest of here. You must hurry, Shuzen boy. Darkon is a cunning enemy and watches our every move.
You wish to speak to me? This book? It can't be. It's Darkon's very own handwriting. There must be information here that will reveal a weakness in our opponent. You've done well in coming to us, Shuzen. The Fast Traders have shown great wisdom in leaving this matter in our hands. This armor should help you further our cause. According to this journal, Darkon promised the Scourge to powerful elven artifacts, the Stone of Light and the Stone of Flame. These were imbued with the magical energies of the Sunwell and attuned to have warding powers against the Scourge. The crystals were to be transported to where the Howling Ziggurat and the Bleeding Ziggurat now stand, in the middle of the Dead Scar. If they're still held there, we need to recover them. Their power will be greatly useful in our struggle against the enemy.